right, folks. Tuesday night. How the hell is everybody doing? I know we're going to have a few people join us in tonight. Usually the regular crew, and we'll talk about any entertainment news we've heard. I mean, it's only Tuesday, but yesterday and today at work was nuts, so I didn't really have a lot of time to catch everything. And I only saw like the new trailer for Happy Gilmore today, which is going to be airing on Netflix this summer. So I'll show that trailer. And we got Miss Donna joining us. How's it going?
Good.
How you feeling?
Okay.
Yeah. Good day today?
No, but we'll get through it.
I hear you. So
my neighbor is just on her own planet.
Oh, the one that's always giving you problems?
Yeah. It's all happening.
Yeah. Jesus. I hate people like that. It does suck. Yeah. I hear you.
So what's going on?
Oh, just, I mean, it's finally starting to warm up here, which is a good thing.
We had a beautiful day here.
Well, yesterday it rained all day, but it was like 58 degrees. Today it was sunny, but a little colder than yesterday. But like Friday when I left work, it was 65. And I remember 2 Sundays ago, it was 12.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're starting to kind of see the change, which is good because, I mean, we lucked out this winter, didn't get a lot of snow, but the cold temps were...
You didn't get a lot of snow.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, I guess it's about time you guys down south got some. You know what us in the Northeast have to deal with every freaking winter. I didn't get to catch up on any shows this weekend, so I didn't see the latest. Was it episode 5 of House of David?
You haven't.
I haven't seen it yet. I might just wait till the whole series, the whole 8 episodes airs, and then just binge it. I think because that's I haven't watched season 3 of Reacher yet either, so I'm probably just gonna like binge that too.
I'm telling you, I really like House of David more than I, because I was really scared, and there's stuff like how they're playing Jesse and all that I had a little problem with, but it's like it's all the things that I really liked in the House of the Dragon or Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Without the nudity and the...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's a biblical story, so...
Yeah, but and then looking at... I shared... Well, I watched a video where the creators were talking and to fill out the story, they did a favor to the Jewish people and had added Jewish lore, stuff that isn't in the Torah but is Jewish lore, and that's where you get David as the bad word bastard,
Bastard, yeah.
And I thought, okay, so learning that it is it is Jewish lore and playing it off there, and they're trying to not.
Welcome, sir.
I'm not Dwayne.
Hey guys.
How's it going?
Good. How are y'all?
Tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
I hear you. Same here.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. So, how was your weekend, sir?
Oh, weekend was not too bad.
Yeah.
I've already forgotten what I did. Oh, what did I do? Yeah, I didn't really do much. We had a bad storm, system come through.
Oh,
Friday night,
yeah, that's
Saturday.
right.
So, but mostly just sat home and cleaned up and caught up on some TV. I caught up on my shows.
Yep.
Caught up on Reacher.
Yes, I was just telling Donna, I missed Thursday's episode of House of David. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till the whole 8 episodes airs, and then just like binge the episodes I've missed. And then I'm doing the same with Reacher. I haven't watched any of the 3rd season yet. So I've heard it's good, so I'll binge that.
Yeah, it's good, and it's probably better for you to wait and binge because it is a little slow.
Yeah.
Compared to the other ones, I think.
Yep.
So I think you'll enjoy it.
I'm sorry, that always happens.
No problem. I know with Reacher, the character Neely, they just started filming her spin-off series.
Yeah, I just found out about that today.
Yep. So she's getting her own spin-off, which is pretty cool.
It's good. She's not in this season hardly at all.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. They probably withheld her a little bit, that way they can develop her even more in her own show.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Trying to think. What, Donna?
Okay.
Oh.
So last week I went to Lexicon.
Oh yeah.
And
Never Ending Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Balfour.
That's cool. Did you get to meet Jason Isaacs?
No. You know why?
Why?
Because there were he was there for a minimal time. And even by the time my daughter and I got there, the line was to the cutoff.
Okay.
So he was just seeing this many people so we didn't get lined up fast enough and didn't know that we had to. But I did get my picture taken with Kevin Sorbo.
Yes, saw that. And
then I also got Kevin McCarthy, got a picture with him.
Okay.
Do you know who Kevin McCarthy is? He was in Pretty in Pink. He was in, he was part of the Brat Pack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You mean Andrew McCarthy?
Andrew McCarthy, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Cool.
So I got a picture with him, though I was really kind of shocked because he was standing there, and though he is probably no more than 60, he has to be 58, 57, 58.
Yeah.
Just a couple years older than me. He looked like he was in his 70s. I mean, he was so unkept.
Yeah.
I got a picture with him, and he wasn't smelling his best.
Oh, geez.
I know that's horrible to say, but it was just, but I got a picture with him, and I've been there and done that now.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, Lexicon was, when I met Matt Tween, last year when we met up at what was that called?
The Fanboy Expo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one was kind of free floating, and I kind of expected that because it was kind of free floating. There wasn't like mega amount of people. There's a lot of people there, not a mega amount, and it was a comfortable walk around. It was still a little, not as, I don't know, personal as ICC Con, but this one that I went to was Lexicon. It was just, there was just people everywhere. My daughter and I spent 4 hours there because it was just, so it was so suffocating in there that I'll never go back to that one.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. No way.
I would go back to the Fanboy Expo because it was kind of a nice, it wasn't bad, was it, Mattuine?
No, not too bad. There were some long lines for certain celebrities, but otherwise it's, still not too crowded. You couldn't get through.
It was comfortable. It wasn't, it would have been better with no people, but for me, but but it was nice. And then, but it just made me really glad that EBN has got me connected with this ICC Con and liking it so much, and it having that personal touch. I can't explain it.
Yeah, the ICC is a little more personal, I think. It's like this, it's not corporate. It's, you're not rushed around, you're not standing in line for hours and things like that. So that's what I found appealing about it.
Yeah.
It was great. Matter of fact, they just announced a new guest.
Who?
For ICC. Let me bring it up here.
Yes, bring it up. I haven't seen anybody late. Well, no, I saw one the other day.
This is Uploads of Fun. Uploads of Fun. They are known for their offbeat family comedy videos. Their mission is to build a community for all people through laughter.
I've seen them. Okay.
With an audience of over 11 million across YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Uploads of Fun shows the world that fun is a language we all speak. I've heard of these guys, but I've never seen any of their stuff. So, they're going to be there.
That is wonderful.
No, I'll have to look them up. I'm not familiar with them.
As a matter of fact, I think this is the family. I think the dad was playing, he was showing them and playing the music of like hair bands from the 80s, like Rat and Poison and Motley Crue. And the boys had to guess who they were. And I think like out of 10, they only got like 2 right. And I was laughing my ass off. So I think this is the crew.
Wow, 4.2 million subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
So there's 2 huge YouTube people coming to ICC this year.
Yeah, so that and Theory.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's touched on to something there, because these YouTube people are getting more popular than.
Well, like look at the reach they have, 11 million across all their platforms, and then look at Theory on YouTube alone is like 3 million or close to it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're going to talk about ICC after the convention or when they're there, and that's going to draw more people in, and who knows? Hopefully ICC doesn't get too crowded.
Yeah, but I think after this one, what I didn't like is that you actually had to move in a direction.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to back up and go back to something, you would have to go through the whole thing again, because it was like one-way traffic.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, you if a traffic pattern flowing. Like,
yeah, you can't backtrack. You can only move forward.
Yeah, that's
so it just
like during COVID in the grocery stores when they're putting arrows in
the
aisles.
thing?
That was so stupid.
And then I was at Walmart one night. It was like, I guess about 10, 11 o'clock at night. I was at Walmart just popping in, and I walked up the wrong direction down an aisle. Nobody was around, and somebody from the store pops out and says, "Stay with the arrows."
I would have gave him the finger.
It was just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that from now on.
What a joke. Yeah, I was just watching before I started the stream. The SpaceX astronauts, they returned.
Awesome, great.
Yeah, I watched the splashdown, and then it ended, them coming out of the capsule on the boat, and yeah, it was so cool. I mean, they had perfect weather. The sea was like nice and calm. It was I think they said it was like 68 degrees, sunny, clear. It was they had perfect conditions.
Was there any protesters coming up in the boat with spray paint to spray paint?
No, but I heard a federal judge has ordered the astronauts to go back to the space station.
Yeah, they didn't come here legally.
Yeah, so
they didn't get it. They didn't get their permission.
No, yeah. So it's like Elon doesn't have the authority to bring like his own crew home, So, what a joke. Yeah,
that is crazy. And I'm sad that Elon would have had them back. I think would have been
like 8-9 months ago, but the Biden administration said no. They wouldn't let him go because it would admit the failure of the last administration that we can't bring the astronauts home. So what can you do?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let private industry bring them back.
Yep. And it just shows you that they did.
Did you see last night the in the middle of the night last night, two Teslas got torched.
I saw that. Yep.
I just think these people need to be put up on terrorism charges. Because
you've seen the rash of swatting going on, like with conservative influencers and stuff. Mm-hmm. That can lead to people getting shot. So I think anybody that's does a swatting, and they find out who does it, they need to be charged with, domestic terrorism, because it can get somebody killed.
It already has. It's happened before.
Yes.
Juanita Broderick, she saw that something was going on outside, and she just went to the door and was like this, and
that
and they ended up
host Joe Pags, he got swatted. Sean Farrah, she's the guy who does the Trump impressions. He's spot on. He got swatted twice, and also in addition to swatting, they're doing like Domino's deliveries to these people's houses, and like cash only. So and like the FBI is getting involved now. And
do you think there's somebody paying these guys to do this? Do you think people are getting paid for it?
I think it's just a bunch of people getting together. So we need to do this.
Yeah, I think it's just left wing nut jobs.
Yeah.
They just we got to find somebody or something to hate, and
these people need to be prosecuted to the max.
Well, a few people that have been caught on camera, like vandalizing Teslas and stuff. A few people have already been arrested and prosecuted. One lady is facing up to 10 years in prison. I know I just saw, I was at lunch, I was on my phone. A guy, they got him on, it was a camera, a rear facing camera, like on a rear view mirror on a truck. He was parked next to a Tesla, and you see him, he's walking, he's pushing a grocery cart, and he's keying the Tesla. You know, so it's like, and like, so if you know who this is, you know, I mean, one guy, I think it was my brother showed me, I guess, a guy bought a Tesla just so he could destroy it. It's like, okay, so you gave Elon Musk your money so you could destroy a car just to make a statement.
What a moron.
Well, Elon's like, well, thanks for the money.
Yeah, but like too, I'm seeing some of these celebrities and all that. Oh, I'm getting rid of my Tesla and I'm buying, you know, like, oh, one, I forgot who it was, bought a Chevy Tahoe or whatever.
Oh, that was Senator
Mark Kelly.
Mark Kelly.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, okay, so you bought a hybrid to save the environment, but then you're getting rid of it and you're getting a gas guzzler, so screw the environment.
Right.
You know, make up your mind, folks.
That was funny.
I guess the environment, you know, they don't give a shit about the environment anymore.
Is he Scott Kelly's twin brother?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one who's married to that Gabby Giffords from Arizona that got shot in the head.
Shot in the head.
Yeah.
Can you believe she lived through that? That's wow.
Yeah, and he's just a douche.
Yes, what I've heard.
Yeah. No.
Well, I remember when she got shot, and I mean, everybody was praying for her, left, right, center. People were like, "Oh, this is horrible."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it would have happened today, people would.
Well, I tell you what, if it happens to a right-leaning, you know, politician, they'll be praising the shooter just like they did the guy that killed the healthcare CEO.
Exactly. Yeah. If it happened to somebody like, say, you know, Jim Jordan or, you know, Nancy Mace, the left would be doing backflips.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
or say the My Pillow guy or somebody like that, even, you know, they'll be praising the murderer and condoning murder.
Oh, I think that's why people are doing this swatting. So
hoping
one of these conservative
happen.
influences or something can get killed. And then, they'll be celebrating it left and right. You know, MSNBC, CNN, they'll be talking about it for weeks. You know,
so civilized.
Yeah.
The higher educated, you know, more mature people.
Yeah.
Supposedly, allegedly.
Yeah. It's.
I just think it's a big mental disease going on in this country.
Yeah. And then, like, they were supposed to release the JFK files today, but I guess there's a delay now. And it's like, okay, cool and all, but
who's running the country? Kathleen Kennedy?
Yeah, no kidding. She's
who's running the Kennedy files?
Like, who's left alive to prosecute or anything like that?
Anybody. That's why they're saying it's time.
Yeah, you know, so
it's time to fess up to things, which is not going to. I mean, if it turns out the government was involved more than we have ever known, then that does not instill faith in the United States government.
No, and the government is not going to embarrass themselves. So they're going to release most likely stuff that's already known.
Right.
You know, and it's going to be a big nothing burger.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like that.
Now, today, they're talking about it. There's rumblings in the intelligence community that the goat humpers from overseas are planning attacks on, like, hospitals with vehicle-borne IEDs, and then groups of armed men taking over the hospitals and killing people and holding hostages.
Just all over the world?
Mostly in the U.S.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'll have to let me see, because I follow some of the pages on X. It's like these groups that's made of all former Intel officials and stuff like that. Let me see. Yeah, I was reading about it today. But oh yeah, there's that thing. A whole bunch of Teslas on fire. Yeah, so much for the peaceful, tolerant left, right? Oh God, where the hell is it that I saw? But yeah, I mean, it's. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Let me see if I can find it. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, the astronauts are back home, safe and sound. Let me see. Oh, why can't I find it? And then getting into taking out Houthi targets over in Syria, in the Middle East. I just hope we don't get dragged into a larger conflict over there.
It's a sad situation that happened last weekend there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's just a totally different culture. I just saw one video that there's just people all standing around the street and they are strafing the heck out of this building at night. And the guys are just walking around their cell phones, talking like it's a party. Yeah. And there's a war going on right over their head. Like it's, we're just going to stand here and watch it happen.
Yep.
People don't act like that in this country.
No, it's a totally different world over there. Their way of life and their beliefs are not compatible with.
They're not compatible with the modern world at all.
No, not at all. I'll have to see if I can find it about that Intel report, but yeah, I mean,
they need to snap out of it.
Yeah, I mean,
they're in a 500 or 600 year loop.
Yeah, loop. That 5th century way of thinking is so backwards. Let's see.
Sucks they sit on so much oil.
Yeah, that's it. But I mean, we've got our own oil here. And,
sure.
We just got to bring it up.
We got some. Canada's got some.
Yeah.
It's a little different, but I've heard Dubai. They keep saying Dubai is like one of the safest places you can go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're sort of just flush with cash over there.
Okay, this is. Let me pull it up here.
I'll tell you what. The one
I still wouldn't go.
The one thing that if you go to UAE, or Dubai, Abu Dhabi, all of that, they have a rule there. You can buy and sell anything in their country, absolutely anything. But if any terrorism happens on their ground, you're out.
Yeah.
You're out.
There's that page I follow, American Kinetics on X. It's for Joint Special Operations Command and CIA combat vets. This is the thing. Breaking. This broke today. A highly credible threat. ISIS-K is actively planning coordinated multi-city terrorist attacks on U.S. hospitals in the coming weeks. Method: vehicle-borne improvised explosive devices, followed by armed assaults and hostage scenarios. Intelligence suggests these attacks must occur before Al-Qaeda's planned aviation and Washington, D.C. attack, likely making hospitals a prelude to a larger scale operation. High casualty risk. These hospitals are soft targets. They're very soft targets. Low security, high foot traffic, critical infrastructure. Immediate action. All level 1 trauma centers in mid-tier cities should review security, identify pre-attack reconnaissance, and implement emergency response measures now. And this report is based in part on information originally generated by, these are pages you should follow, TPA Sarah Adams. She was the lead targeter for the CIA during Benghazi and all that, and she's still like working. The Benghazi attacks, that was the book she wrote. As a matter of fact, I have it and I yet to read it. And Command 11, which is another intelligence page, and it talks about what could happen most likely according to the intelligence. So, yeah. So if you know anybody that works in a hospital,
well, cities like Detroit better be on high alert.
Well, they're talking about like mid-tier cities, so like not like New York, L.A., Boston, Chicago. It'll be
Lexington, Kentucky.
Yeah, Lexington. It could see like Tulsa, Colorado Springs, Buffalo, Des Moines, Chattanooga, Boise, Toledo, Wichita. That's what are considered like mid-tier cities.
My ex-sister-in-law is in the hospital in Lexington.
Yeah.
I wonder if Clarksville's under that, because Fort Campbell's there.
Yep.
And there's between here and Clarksville, but it's always been reported there's a big Muslim community. They call it training farm or camp or something up there. But
yeah,
I've been hearing about that for years.
There's a number of camps around the country. I don't know why they haven't taken them down. They're probably observing them for intelligence and things like that.
Sure.
Probably where they're getting this information.
They could snatch up a couple of these people and
squeeze them.
Some enhanced interrogation on them.
Yeah.
Speaking
of which, did you save the day, Alex, in your video game?
Oh yeah.
Alex, do this. Alex, do that.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, see, because you're the player.
Yeah.
You're Alex, so. You got to take out like the helicopters or take out the towers,
Fly this drone.
Why are you moving so slow, Alex?
Yeah, come on, Alex.
Alex, we're over here. And it's like, hey, it's like I can multitask, but I'm only one man, So
Russian.
I think I got a couple of missions past that I didn't broadcast. So yeah, I'll have to play some more.
Cool.
Oh, excuse me. They released a new trailer for Happy Gilmore 2 today.
Yeah, saw that during lunch.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, let me pull it up. All right. Here we go.
Arnold, Jacko, Tiger, SpongeBob? What is that? What's with the beaver teeth? I haven't swung a club in years. I'm a little intimidated. All these guys hit a big nut. I don't know where to start.
I mean, I'm sure they're pro golfers. I just don't follow golf, so I don't know any of their names.
Come on, brother. Grip it and rip it.
Oh, that's
that was John Daly.
Yes, that's him. Yeah, John Daly.
Was he in a wheelchair or just?
I think he was just sitting in a chair.
Sitting there.
Come on, brother. Grip it and rip it.
Yeah, it's a lawn chair.
I guess I need to update my happy place to something a little more age appropriate.
I wonder what his happy place is. Didn't the guy he did that in The Water Boy?
Yeah. Was it him?
Yeah, I don't think it was him,
Farmer
but
Fran.
Guy doing the same thing. Hey, Sergeant Garatina, what's going on? There's Shooter McGavin, the villain of the first movie.
Yeah.
Mr. Gilmore?
Oh God, Ben Stiller
Ben Stiller.
as his character from the nursing home.
Holy shit.
We're not done with golf. Let them see the happy I fell in love with.
Yeah. Let's go. We'll put a little extra into this one. I am so sorry.
My 25th. Okay. I'll be watching it.
Yeah, that might be fun to go watch.
Yeah, I could use a good comedy,
Yeah.
My mom hated Adam Sandler. Oh my God. She could not stand him. It was back in the 90s. She belonged to the Columbia House. Remember the Columbia Record and Tape Club that you could, get records and tapes back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, she used to get VHS tapes, and one of the first ones she got was like a group of like 6. She picked, was it Billy Madison, and she was like, she was like, I couldn't get halfway through it. That guy's a goddamn idiot, and I was laughing my ass off. Yeah, so she couldn't stand Adam Sandler. Whenever she saw him on TV, she would change the channel. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, he really got popular in the 90s.
Oh yeah, well, because like he was, on Saturday Night Live, and yeah, I saw that, Donnie. You get that in,
Hey.
The House of the Dragon Monopoly.
Sundowner sent that.
Yeah, he did.
Cool.
For my birthday.
Another trailer hit today for a World War I movie with John Cusack. Fog of War.
I won't watch that then.
Yeah.
John Cusack.
John Cusack in World War One.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who he plays.
It's probably a feminizing man type thing.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, so damn stupid. But
I heard Colin Farrell is in talks to play Sergeant Rock.
Really?
Yeah, which they originally were going to look at Daniel Craig, which I thought would be a better fit.
I remember it was in late 80s, early 90s. They were talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger as Sergeant Rock.
Uh-huh.
But it fell through the wayside. And then they were talking about Bruce Willis as Sergeant Rock. And then that was it.
Fell through.
Yeah, never went through. And yeah, I guess who knows now, because of the success of the Penguin. Maybe they finally locked down the rights and they're gonna develop a Sergeant Rock movie.
Yeah, and I think it's done. It's a DC character, I guess.
That's right. It's a DC property.
They're going to keep him separate from the Batman universe, but still he's a DC character, and maybe they're just keeping Colin on the payroll, I guess.
Well, you know what? I bet you they made him a deal like, give us 2 or 3 seasons of the Penguin, and we'll also put you in like 3 movies.
Yeah.
So he could have got like a multi-picture deal.
Yeah.
I bet.
Just to keep him under wrap. Studios, I guess they still do that to some extent, but in the 30s and 40s, certain actors, they were kind of under the thumb of a certain studio. Like, this is our actor.
Yeah.
They can't jump from Fox to MGM.
Yeah,
to,
to Fox, to Paramount, or
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. Like Tom Cruise is pretty much Paramount, but
yeah.
I know I'm trying to think of other actors who are like, I don't know, is Brad Pitt or any of them really one studio
the
or
new
another?
trailer for his new movie F1 dropped.
Yeah. I think that'd be a good.
It looks pretty good. Directed by Joseph Kosinski, who did Maverick, Top Gun Maverick, Oblivion, and Tron Legacy. So he's a hell of a director, great visual guy. So I mean,
audio visual kind of guy.
I'm not really into F1, but the movie looks good. So I'll probably go see it. I saw another trailer today drop for an action movie starring Kerry Washington, and it looks like total girl boss bullshit. The girl boss thing is so over and done with. I mean, I just beg Hollywood to stop. I mean, there's, I think, like we discussed last week, you're starting to see like more family friendly movies that are doing well at the box office, especially like faith-based films. They're starting to make money.
40 minutes ago.
Well,
about 40 minutes ago.
No.
On nationalarchives.gov.
Yeah.
JFK assassination records are completely open. All 80,000.
Oh, wow.
How is? Hi.
Darth Wizzy
Word up. Hey, Donna. Mattaween.
How's it going?
Yeah, apologies. I wanted to, when you sent that link, I didn't even, I was out like an hour away, so.
No problem.
Well,
I was on the road all today.
I see it. Immediate release. Yeah. Freaking
so what did I miss?
To be no redactions. Nothing. So yeah.
You know the Adam Sandler guy.
Scale. What's going on?
Adam Sandler, they came out with a new thing with his golf. Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah, Donna, I just played it.
I know. I was telling him that's what we were talking about just a minute ago.
Yep, there it is.
That's what I'm saying.
JFK files are now online.
They're done today.
80,000 pages. Yeah, they said there was a snag that they weren't going to be able to get it today, but I guess they did. Well,
I'm glad they didn't do those stupid folders.
Oh God, that was so stupid with the influencers with the 3-ring binders.
So dumb.
No.
Whoever thought of that was just.
Yeah, like somebody just posted a page from the JFK files. You can't even read it. Look at
is it like Memorex?
Hold on a second. Pulling it up right now. What the hell can you make out of that?
That looks like my homework.
Yeah.
Notes.
It looks like I wrote it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you blow it up. I can decipher that easily. No problem.
Okay.
Not me.
Not me. I don't have my secret agent decoder ring that I got in the Captain Crunch box like 45 years ago.
Right. Crazy.
So that's all people going to be putting on, like, X and Instagram and all that tonight. So,
maybe something interesting will come out of it.
Yeah.
I know Glenn Beck will be all over it.
All I think it's going to do is cement one of the theories that's been out for him, most people think happened already. I think
Yeah.
it's just going to cement it. And
Elon Musk's Grok AI program there from X has already read all 80,000 files and says the newly released files do not appear to contain any groundbreaking evidence that overturns the longstanding conclusion of the Warren Commission that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone in assassinating JFK on November 22nd, 1963. Historians and analysts, such as those cited by NPR and the New York Times, have indicated that while the documents provide additional context and details, they are unlikely to identify new suspects or confirm conspiracy theories definitively. For example, the files include previously withheld FBI and CIA reports, witness statements, and forensic data, as well as insights into Oswald's activities, such as his trips to Mexico City and interactions with Cuban and Soviet entities. However, these details seem to reinforce rather than contradict the narrative that Oswald was the lone gunman. So that's Grok's take on it, on all 80,000 pages.
You guys want to see something cool? Oh, sorry. Do you want me to change the subject, or are we going to stay on this? My apologies.
We've been talking about all kinds of stuff already. So
okay, sorry. I'm interested in the JFK stuff, but I've heard it for so many decades now that it's here.
Yeah,
it's just, like I don't even care.
Like,
I mean, I should care, but it's just, you know. Look at this.
Oh man!
Oh wow!
Read along book and tape. See,
yeah,
I haven't seen one of those.
Where did you get that?
In so long.
I just picked it off a guy for like $20 or whatever, and Canadian, so it's like 50. They're not that expensive. Like you can find these around in package too, like sealed.
That is awesome.
But, yeah, it's pretty good. He just had it there. I don't know. I guess when he told me he's a cool dude too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. I mean, he was saying that I don't know, something like one of his exes just, I guess when they had a divorce and for somehow he got Star Wars shit or whatever. We were shooting the shit there for about 10 or 15 minutes. But I also picked up this off of him. 21B medical droid, 30th anniversary. And you know what? This figure is banging because they've only released him since original Kenner 1980, whatever.
Yeah.
I think they did one in the Power of the Force 2, which I actually have on my wall over there. And then and I think this is the best one. They might have done them in another package. I'm not even sure. But hold on. I'm not even close to finished. I got some real bangers. Picked up another one of these off of a guy for pretty cheap.
Another Stormtrooper. Yeah.
This is like 2000. Yeah, it's a 2022 one.
Okay.
So it's got the warning label on the top.
Oh,
so that was the first release. The one you got's the latest one. But he had one there. I was just like, you know what, I'll scoop it. And thank God I did, because he had another one of these, which I wanted a second one.
Oh,
I wouldn't mind opening this one.
The comic, like Boba Fett. Yeah.
Yeah. And now for the bangers. That's ain't nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet. Where will we start? I guess we'll start off.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Chief Chirpa on card.
Oh, wonderful.
Look at that. Nice. Yeah, 1983, Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
I'll have to put these in better cases, to be honest with you. They're a little
but
foggy.
How much did you spend?
No, I don't want to tell you that. You'll think I'm crazy. And then here's a Tebow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Return of the Jedi on card. All right.
Nice.
And the next one's a real banger.
Oh, with the coin and everything.
Yeah, Power of the Force, 1984-85.
Nice.
Look, there's the original 96 in the back there. I think, what is this? This is a 90. It's a 92 back. So 92 figures.
I can't. It's kind of. I can't. Who is that?
Oh, that's Lumat. Yeah, sorry, it's
Another one of the
yeah,
Ewoks.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't read
Oh.
it.
Yeah, no, it's my light, and then here it's actually I gotta get a different light at some point, but I don't know. It is what it is. So, but pretty cool to get these. It's good to get the figures back in. So slowly but surely, I'm rebuilding that Kenner collection too. So, and I did pick up a few other stuff that I showed Bobby, but
Yep.
you know, I've got
pieces.
Yeah, well, they're on the wall, so I don't want to get up and take them down yet. But I did pick up some loose stuff, but I put them in hydrogen peroxide just to give them a bit of a wash. So,
oh, yep.
You know, but, so in the process of cleaning them, it's good to clean them now and then.
Yeah.
So there it is. But yeah, that's it.
Nick, do you have?
Oh, I did get one other thing. Hold on.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, and I would, if you're thinking of collecting, I would probably get, if you're only going to get one Christopher Reeves, this might be the figure to get because it's selling out like crazy.
Yeah,
so it's a really nice sculpt. And I got this. I think I've shown this one. I don't know. I haven't shown this one, but this is the best Luke Skywalker Hoth pilot you can get.
Yeah, snow speeder.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They did it. They did a couple earlier versions, but I think this is supposed to be. This is the last one. I think this is the best version, but you can't see here. But the face sculpt on him is incredible.
Yeah,
like you know.
Yeah, you've gotten some nice pieces lately. That I'd like to get my hands on that one too.
Yeah, man. Like I wouldn't sleep on these. You know what? I think what's going to happen at some point is people are going to start catching on to some of these figures they made like a decade ago. It's already started to happen. So I would, you know, I mean, I don't think Hasbro is going to reproduce especially some of these more obscure like Jabba guards, some of the Cantina members. They might, but you never know. So I mean, I doubt it to a certain extent. So it's not a bad idea to I mean, you can do what you can do. I mean, the thing is with the Star Wars market, there's so much product out there. You got people always buying and selling, but you know, it's like a jungle out there when you're collecting that shit, you know. And actually the character on Mataween's his avatar there, they did that in 2008 in the Legacy collection. I need to get that figure too.
Oh, you don't?
They might re-release that one. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Well, if I see it at ICC, I'll pick one up for you.
Like if I see one at the local show that's going to be in like a couple of weeks here in town at the Retro Expo, if I see one, I'll snag one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, I would snag them just for yourselves, man, because at some point, man, those are going to be in. I don't know. I doubt Hasbro's going to make them again. You know, I can't see it.
Well, I'm looking at some of them on eBay. Just Google it.
Yeah.
They're $125.
I think they've only made him once, and it's an awesome figure. Like the one thing Hasbro's done in the last 25 years is like they've made incredible. Like the aliens are easy for them to do. You know, like they're a lot more. Like it's just the way the anatomics, like you know, anatomically speaking, I think when they're doing their molds, when you're doing actual people faces, like Mark Hamill is a real difficult one. Now they're really getting those figures that they actually look like the person. You know, you're not getting Gorilla Leia from like 1995 when we're on a Power of the Force card. She's horrendous. She's horrible, but you know, but they nailed a few of them. Like back 20 years ago in the trilogy collection, they did do a great job on the Han Solo sculpt at the time. It's actually better than some of the latest TVC versions they've done. You know, but it's now like the face sculpt, like on this one Return of the Jedi card, like his face sculpt, I think that's incredible for a 3 3/4 figure. Like that's insane. Yeah, you know, and so, anyways, you can do some incredible toy photography with a lot of this stuff. You know, some stuff you'd have to customize if you want, but anyways, whatever, man. There it is. There's the Wiz buying fucking action figures. I feel like I'm 5 years old.
I just found some new Andor season 2 news. Let me pull this up.
I gotta check something.
No problem. Here we go. Andor season 2 time slot confirmed for April 22nd at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Disney Plus has confirmed in a press release that Andor season 2 will be releasing Tuesdays, which will be 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, beginning April 22nd, following other latest original programming releases on the streaming platform. The press release, which gives a rundown of Disney Plus's entire April offering, if you're interested, also included the official synopsis for the show. So
that's not too bad if those 3 episodes run. Let's just say they run an hour and a half, 2 hours.
It's almost like a movie a week for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So
sucks for Donna because she'll be in bed.
The second season takes place as the horizon of war draws near, and Cassian becomes a key player in the Rebel Alliance. Everyone will be tested, and as the stakes rise, the betrayals, sacrifices, and conflicting agendas will become profound. Rife with political intrigue and danger, the series is a prequel, to Rogue One, a Star Wars story, which portrayed a heroic band of rebels who steal the plans to the Empire's weapon of mass destruction, the Death Star, setting the stage for the events of the original 1977 film. Andor sets the clock back 5 years from the events of Rogue One to tell the story of the film's hero, Cassian Andor, and his transformation from disinterested, cynical nobody into a rebel hero on his way to an epic destiny. So, cool. So on Tuesdays,
we can do
starting April 22nd, I'll be going to bed late.
We can do our pregame.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
We can do our pre-show.
Yeah.
We'll set that.
I have Disney Plus again. They got me back in for like $2.99.
Okay.
Yeah, for $2.99 a month.
Hey, that's not bad.
$2.99, and then it goes back up to whatever the hell it is.
I mean, yeah, just hold on to it for a month while the show's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? The show's good. I'll give them their $11.99. Fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's whatever.
I think I broke it down to how much they said it might cost, but they cost like $600 million to do this season.
Might be.
And if that's 12 episodes, that's like $50 million an episode. That's more than that George Lucas Underworld, series that got canned that him and Ron Moore were working on.
Yeah.
They were going to do $40 million an episode. 12 years, probably 12 years ago, before he sold it.
Yep.
Well, 40 million back then was worth a lot more than what it is today.
Absolutely. Right.
The show More Light and Magic season 2 has been teased last summer, but now we have an official update. The 3-episode season will debut on April 18th. The day celebration kicks off, so it's behind the scenes show on Industrial Light and Magic. So that should be cool.
Hey guys, I hate to do this, but I gotta bounce. I got a call that I gotta get to. So
okay,
all right.
Sorry to jump in and then jump out, but
not a problem, sir.
Anyways, you guys have a blessed evening. Okay.
All right, you too.
Thanks. See ya.
Donna loves her Monopoly. Yeah, they released the panel schedule for Star Wars Celebration.
Yeah, what'd you think about that?
I don't know. It should be interesting. So, like, I'll watch what I can, whenever it, whatever time it comes on in the States. So, all right, it gets bounced. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see some news. Hopefully, we get a little teaser on the Mandalorian and Grogu. if they broadcast it on YouTube, because wasn't it Rise of Skywalker? I think they didn't show it to the internet crowd. They only showed it like to the people at Celebration.
Probably, yeah.
Or was it for the preview for season 3 of Mandalorian? I think. No. We will see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Andor season 2. I really am.
How about you, Donna?
Your mic's off, Donna. All right. Are you looking forward to season 2?
Yes.
Oh,
but then I don't know.
We were talking. I don't know if you want to say conspiracies, but yeah, Benghazi. Yeah. Let me pull it back up. T. I don't know if you follow Sarah Adams. She's was a targeter for the CIA. But now she has it's a private, like, I don't know if you want to say think tank, but it's all former intelligence officials that are still kind of in the game. And they're talking about the chatter is about supposed attacks on hospitals within the next few weeks with vehicle-borne IEDs and then gunmen taking over the hospitals and holding hostages. Let me see. T, if you want on X, this is a good page to follow. Right here. It'll give the breakdown and it's all from people from the Joint Special Operations Command, the CIA. They're based here in the USA, and this is one of people, Sarah Adams. You got to follow her. You should see her interviews on the Sean Ryan Show. They're absolutely incredible. She also wrote the book Benghazi, Know Thy Enemy, because she was there on the ground in Benghazi, along with. She also wrote the book with Boone, Dave Boone, who was one of the GRS operators. There on the ground. They work together. And this is the latest intel, T, talking about an ISIS-K threat to U.S. hospitals. This is dated today. So if you want, T, I could talk about this for a while. If you want, I'll host another show when it's convenient for your time, because I know you're over on the West Coast. I'm over here in Rhode Island on the East Coast, but yeah, I mean, I'm retired military and work as a contractor for the government now. So yeah, we could talk about this stuff for a long time. So shoot me a message. Let me know if you ever want to talk about this, and we can host the show. And yeah, we can talk about this stuff. So because yeah, we got a briefing, like a little briefing at work today on this, and this is what led me to this. So yeah, as a matter of fact, at work they've been running a lot of drills lately, active shooter drills and things like that. So yeah, you definitely want to check out this page, American Kinetics. And as a matter of fact, Sarah Adams, she's going to be on another interview on the Sean Ryan Show. Her and retired Lieutenant Green Beret Colonel Scott Mann. It's going to air Thursday on the Sean Ryan Show on YouTube. They're going to break down news about this, the attacks on Christians in Syria, and a few other. No, the bad guys do not take holidays off, because I had to deal with some of these people overseas, and yeah, they don't take time off. It seemed like they have the same schedules as Americans. Well, when there's thousands of them over here, that operating in cells. I can tell you right now, just an hour away from me in Boston, the Federal Fusion Center there right now is monitoring 4 active cells in the city of Boston alone. So, yeah. In Providence, the capital of Rhode Island, which is about 20 minutes away, I know they're monitoring 2. So I can imagine what's happening in like Chicago, LA, Houston, you know, all like the big cities like that. So yeah, T, reach out, let me know. I can host a special show weekend whenever it's good for you, because I'm flexible. I work Monday through Friday, my weekends are off. And like I said, James Bond things are really happening. I always said that. Yeah, you'd be surprised what's happening, T. I'm telling you, you'd be really surprised. So, yeah, I mean, this is the world we live in right now. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, T, trust me. No worries, sir. Yeah, there's I could suggest some great reading for you too, because I love to read. And yeah, I'm retired Army, and yeah, like I said, I still work for the government, and I keep up on this stuff. So I know a lot of people kind of turn a blind eye to it, but I think people should just be made aware of you know, things that are happening. So yeah, RFT, if you even want to see sons in the Army, parents served. Awesome. That's great. Yeah, my dad was in the Navy in the Second World War. He was in the Seabees. My brother was in the Air Force. He worked on F-111s. I know, Donna, you know,
F-15s are better.
Yeah, I know. It's a more of a high performance aircraft.
I was Air Force.
Oh, no problem. It was my pleasure. Some damn good years of my life. And
wonderful.
But yeah, T, even if you want to talk offline, just here in StreamYard, we don't have to broadcast it. Yeah, you know, let me know, and we can definitely have an awesome chat. Oh, where'd Donna go? She's probably getting some. Excuse me while I drink my 0 sugar blackberry Dr. Pepper.
I didn't know they did 0 sugar ones.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude.
They don't have them here.
I'll tell you what. They have regular flavored Dr. Pepper and 0 sugar. I found it everywhere. 0 sugar Dr. Pepper with coconut cream rum chata. Oh,
I bet that's good.
Oh my God, it is so good.
Yeah, we've got the regular, like regular 0 sugar and the regular or the 0 sugar cream soda, I guess it is.
Yes.
But we don't have the blueberry or the blackberry one there.
Okay. Yeah, well, this is brand
sugar.
new. This just hit the Dr. Pepper blackberry, so
maybe it just hasn't reached here yet.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because you can only get certain flavors of things in different parts. I remember when I was stationed out at Fort Carson, Colorado, remember that soda that used to be out, Slice?
Yeah.
It was like, I don't even know if it's still around. It was like Sprite.
Yeah.
They used to have an apple flavor Slice.
Oh.
And I never saw it anywhere else. And so yeah, I mean, hopefully you get this down your area, but like because of my surgery, you know, 0 sugar. It's one of the few things I can enjoy. But yeah, T, I'd love to have you like on a live stream or just a private conversation, and we can talk about stuff and just bounce stuff off of each other. So let me know whenever you want to do it, and yeah, we can. Let me see. What are your thoughts on food being served in stores and restaurants? I know there's a lot of, they're saying, I forget what food items, but there's some microplastics. I forget what it was, but like now they're talking about the things, the energy drinks, like was it Celsius, Monster, and stuff like that. It's some of the ingredients and some of the chemicals in most of them are stuff that they used in waste treatment plants to treat human waste. So, yeah, I mean, I used to work with a dude when he worked third shift. He used to drink 4 cans of Monster a night in third shift. The guy was like bouncing off the walls. I try to buy like fresh food whenever I can. Especially now, you know, I'm 59. I'm going to be 60 in August, and yeah, I can't be putting more crap in my body. I don't know about you, but we don't get that charbroiled small from meat being cooked anymore. I only smell it when people are like, you know, when we cook outdoors, you know, actually cooking on a grill. In a restaurant, I haven't really noticed it all that much anymore. It's funny you bring that up. Man, I think the last time I actually smelt that in a restaurant was on one of my trips to Arizona to visit my friends. We went to a known steakhouse in Cave Creek. And I mean, that's all you could smell because it was all local meat that they served there. So it wasn't, you know, like, you know, packaged and processed, you know, at some plant. So yeah, I mean, it's weird. Yeah, first time in 5 years I could get a T-bone steak at a store. I haven't had a T-bone in, jeez, I can't remember the last time I had a T-bone steak. The only steak I eat now, I get like these little tiny ones. They're only about that big from local grocery store. It's like they're little grass-fed sirloins. And, you know, I remember when I could sit and eat like a steak that was bigger than the plate. I can't do that anymore. No bone on the meat. Tastes funny. Yeah. Was it? I did have a tomahawk steak. Oh, it was about a year ago, and oh man, it was so good, you know, and that massive freaking bone to it, and yeah,
it's got its own handle.
Yeah, it's like a caveman. You just like, meat, you know. It was, oh my god, it was so damn good. As a matter of fact, at the Foxwoods Casino in Connecticut, about an hour away, they have the David Burke Prime Steakhouse, and their tomahawk goes for like $150. I forgot how they age it and stuff, and people rave about it. In-N-Out burgers aren't really ground beef; it's cellulose. But you know, I've only had In-N-Out once on one of my trips to Arizona because there's no In-N-Out around here in New England, in the Northeast. There's no In-N-Outs. So wow, so you're basically eating paper. I never knew that.
Ground up paper.
Yeah, geez. It's like, oh, this tastes like a book report. Burger without bread or condiments, and you'll see. You know what? Next time I go out to get a burger, if I get one out, I'll have to try it. But matter of fact, me and my brother had burgers tonight, but we've been using ground bison lately. I find it more flavorful than just regular ground beef.
Yeah, I just had a venison sloppy Joe last night.
Oh man,
it was pretty good.
Oh
My cousin got a deer back in the winter and gave me like 10 pounds of ground beef.
Well, you know, next time I'll have to avoid In-N-Out next time I go to Arizona. Hell, I can't even remember. I think the last time I had Five Guys burgers was before I had my surgery.
We're talking food, and Donna's over here trying to eat right.
I'm trying to eat right.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that going?
Oh, horrible.
Oh.
I am done with soda. I've been doing a lot of iced tea.
Yep.
No iced tea.
I'm surprised.
And then
I'll have to look into that tea.
all nicotine, gum, lozenges.
Yeah.
All done.
Damn.
What else? So nicotine and soda and the Monsters.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
Monster's so bad for you.
I know. I'm
Mr.
over the hump.
Westbrook, how we doing? It's funny T you bring this up because a guy I work with, he had to go overseas for a project. He was in Italy for a couple of weeks, and then he went to the UK, and he said like everything was fresh over there. And you know, he said he probably had like the best digestion he had in years. As soon as he got back home and ate dinner, he got sick. So it's he couldn't, his stomach turned sour, he couldn't keep it down, he threw up. And I guess his system detoxed. And then as soon as he put junk in it again,
well, I'm thinking that this Sunday I'm going to go for the food detox, and I'm actually going to go into, and just go back to completely carnivore, beef, butter, bacon, and eggs for 30 days. See how I feel. Maybe
I put some weight back on. After my surgery, because I dropped 105. Well, and ever since this thing with the gym, and then just the winter is so depressing here, I got to get back in the gym.
I quit smoking, then I got addicted to help me
feel better.
I got addicted to all of the nicotine and the not the patches, but the nicotine and all that.
Oh yeah.
And then once, but now that I'm over the hump, I was going to try to do the carnivore at the same time, but I said, screw it. And I ended up gaining a lot of weight, but at least I know how to get rid of it very quickly. So,
yeah. Yeah. I got to go back on the diet I had after my surgery, kind of like soft food for 3 weeks, and then just smaller portions of of course, because my stomach's not as big as it was, but chocolate was my vice, and I've been kind of snacking on Twix and Snickers every once in a while.
But it's going. I mean, I'm already things are happening physically for me that I haven't had in a while. One of them is that I'm able to sleep at night without aid. I'm able to sleep through the night. I'm able to to breathe.
Yeah, that's a thing, T. High fructose corn syrup. That is so bad for
that and wheat. Uncle T, if you know this, I'll tell you, American wheat has so many hormones, it's killing us.
Bobby, thanks again for turning me on to the Shell Shock website. Those chicken bites for the dog have been working miracles. Oh, glad to hear it. Yeah, my I've been buying stuff from them for a while, and I turned a friend onto it because his dog was having problems. So as soon as you said that, I was like, hey, yeah, you gotta check this out. I've been sleeping all right. I have my CPAP and all that, but it's just sometimes you ever get home from work, and I mean, you could be just like dead tired and like take a nap before dinner, but then you try to go back to sleep, like regular sleep at night. It takes you hours.
Yeah.
So I'll take like maybe a sleep gummy, a CBD or something, and I'll get some, good 5+ hours of sleep. So I haven't had to take any of those in a while, but yeah, the high fructose corn syrup. As a matter of fact, this sugar-free, zero sugar thing, you see, like
yeah, but it still has it because it has that corn syrup in it.
Well, it's got aspartame, and aspartame, if you look up the manufacturing, aspartame is an artificial sweetener, but aspartame is actually made from the feces of genetically modified E. coli bacteria.
That sounds gross.
That sounds good. Sounds appealing to me. Hey, Scott.
And aspartame is addictive because, like, it's in all. So, do you ever see people like they're constantly drinking Diet Coke? It's like, oh, I gotta have my Diet Coke, whatever. And yeah, it's because aspartame, it's addictive. So, like, I had dated this woman years ago, and that's all she drank was Diet Coke, and I mean, like 8 of them a day.
Well, I was drinking like 4 diet. I was drinking 4 diet Pepsis, and I was drinking 2.
Yep.
Zero sugar, but they were still the Monsters. 1 in the morning and 1 at noon, and then I finished the rest. Oh my goodness!
I remember the first time I had a Monster. This was years ago. I think it was just before I went to Iraq, and I was energized for a while, but then I crashed so hard, and I was like, yeah, no, never again. Parasites are a real thing. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
But I was killing myself, and I'm better now. I think I'm on the right road. Does that make sense? It just sucks that I had to gain weight.
Yeah, like same here.
It just sucks that I had to gain weight to get over. I had to get over that hump. Yeah. I'm over it, but I had to get over that because I went from cigarettes to nicotine, and I couldn't go.
Now, did you have the patches or the gum?
It was the lozenges and gum.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I had to have them. Like it was going and I.
Well, like my sister, before she passed away, she was so stressed. She always had to smoke. She tried like the patches, the gums, everything. It's like if she put a patch on her arm, I swear she was licking it because she needed nicotine. And yeah, her health issues, she had asthma, COPD, and that's what did her in. And
well, I'm and if anybody is being told that shit is happening with Doge and stuff at the VA, it's a bunch of bullshit. Last week I got a phone call from the VA, and because 3 years ago I did the whole body health, I signed up for the whole body health.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we were going through your records. We see that this, and this is going on. Hey, what we would like to do is do a CAT scan and a full body scan, and we're going to look at your lungs because you quit smoking. We're going to do this, and this. I didn't ask for it. They called me and said, would you like to have this done so we can kind of see what's going on here?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah, that-
because I've done things like that because they get all this money for research and studies. That's why a lot of doctors go to the VA, for the government. They get all these government grants. Like I've done studies for, post-traumatic stress, sleep apnea, things like that.
Yeah.
And, so yeah, they pick people at random, like, hey, would you like to have a volunteer? Would you like to volunteer for a colonoscopy? So we can see.
No, this isn't anything like that. It was because I did the whole body health, and nothing has happened in the 3 years since I signed up for it.
It all depends on like how many people were in the study, and then they just
they
did 3,000, veterans. They may pick only like 1,000. So maybe you'll eventually get picked, or maybe they just
said that they were going through the backlogs of people that haven't gotten their full body health. So,
Scott, a lot of my friends started smoking in the military.
Do you know why I started smoking? The serious reason is because when you're working on the flight line, you don't have any breaks unless you smoke.
Yeah. I knew a lot of people like that. I think my brother, he started smoking when he went in the Air Force. I remember I tried a cigarette in high school, and I was like,
"You smoke cigars, though."
Yeah, but like not all the time. And as a matter of fact, I think it's probably
them, do you?
It's probably been a month. What's that?
You don't inhale.
No, it's all because like the flavor.
The flavor thing.
I think the last cigar I had was a month ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
I
don't smoke a lot in the winter because I usually smoke outside, and I'll just drive down to the beach and smoke there. And like sometimes I'll have it with a coffee, or if
that
I go
liberal state lets you smoke outside.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, one day, a couple summers ago, it was when I had my Jeep Wrangler. I was sitting in the parking lot at the beach, and it was after the beach closed. A lot of people were home, but there was still people there. And I had the top off the Jeep. Great day. And I had an iced tea, and I'm sitting there, and some lady came over, and she's like, "Can you please put that out?" I was like, "Why?" Well, because the wind's blowing the smoke over towards me, and I don't like it. Well, I was like, basically told her to go, have relations with herself. But I was like, yeah, no, I'm not putting it out. And she actually threatened to call the cops. I was like, go ahead. I was like, I know half of them. They're probably going to want one of my cigars. So, Scott, I had several tell me that, Donna. Yeah. So, yeah, usually if I smoke, I like to go to a smoke lounge. There's a nice one. It's not far from work, not far from Newport Naval, called Breakwaters. And it's a whiskey bar and, cigar lounge. But yeah, I haven't had one in over a month because it's just been too damn cold outside to smoke. So, yeah, I think we've been going for like an hour and a half. There's some stuff I got to take care of before I go to bed.
Well, hi, Uncle T.
Yeah, I got to go find something to eat.
I'm glad to see you guys.
Yep, T. Scott.
Yeah, good to see you.
We also had let's see, we had Mr. Everscale, Sean from Sundowners, Sergeant Garatina in the chat. It was great. But yeah, T, if you want, reach out, or I'll reach out to you. Let me know when you want to have a chat, and yeah, we can definitely have a good talk about all kind of stuff. So all right, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. Scott, again, I'm glad those things are working great for your dog.
Say hi to the DA for me.
Dogs are awesome. Yeah, T. Yeah.
We love him.
Yep.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, it sucks because DA's having those late nights because he's over in Cali, and you know, I miss like the DA's office. And
last week I woke up. Last week I woke up at like 2
All right,
o'clock.
T again. Thanks again.
They were
hey,
going.
Darren. All right. Thanks for coming in, Darren. But we're signing off soon. And yeah, T. You know, maybe if I'm still awake, I'll have to tune in for a little bit. But yeah, it's been great talking with you. I'm looking forward to our chat.
I love the DA.
All right, let me end the stream with the outro video.
He's my crush.
And I will catch all you folks later.
See y'all.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah. If you like what you see here, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to never miss an episode, and thanks for watching.